Young Scotsman Craig Docherty, who's backstage with our own Craig Slater.
Yes, Craig Docherty just finalising his preparations here. Craig, a huge night for you. You must be really ready for it.
Yeah, ready as I'm ever going to be, you know. I'm ready to take this title.
Of course, you had the disappointment of losing to Michael Gomez. Is that an extra motivation tonight?
I need to make it right this time, don't I? That's all I can do. Just try my best.
We know you're as a dangerous body puncher. Could that be a factor tonight?
Definitely. Just need to try and work my way in with a jab. Just try and get the shots in, you know what I mean?
What would it mean to you to win this Commonwealth title?
It mean the world to me, you know. Make me really proud. Just want to make everybody proud of me, you know. Give everybody something back, you know, that everybody's put a lot of hard work into me. My mother, you know, John McDermott, my new trainer here.
Thanks, Craig.
Coach.
Very likeable.
His physical strength, I mean, what he lacks in boxing ability, he makes up for in strength, and he certainly lives up to that name, Dangerous.
Supervisor ringside, Robert Smith, and our steward in charge, Mr. Phil London. Inspectors Bob Galloway, Richard Barber, Dave Porter and Billy Ball. Timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Michael McCann, and when the action begins, the referee in charge from Kent is Mr. Richie Davies. They are the officials, and here are the contestants. And firstly, the challenger. He's fighting out of the red corner, wearing the silver trunks trimmed with black and white. Weighing in at 9 stone, 3.5 pounds, he brings a 17-fight record. 15 wins, 6 inside the scheduled distance, 1 loss, 1 draw. He's from Glasgow, Scotland, where he is known as Hot Property, Craig Docherty. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the sky blue trunks, weighing in 9 stone and 4 pounds. 31-fight record, 25 wins. 10 inside the scheduled distance, 4 losses and 2 draws. Making his first defence, he is the reigning and defending Commonwealth Super Featherweight champion from Coventry. It's the Pittbull, Pithie. So let's get the action underway here in our main event, 12 rounds of boxing for the Commonwealth Super Featherweight Championship.
You've both had your instructions in the dressing rooms. You know what's expected of you. It can be a good, clean contest. Make sure you defend yourselves at all times. Good luck. God bless you both.
Steely eyes from Pithie. Fascinating matchup for the boxing connoisseurs. Those close to the sport, such as the knowledgeable Bethnal Green crowd here, have been eagerly awaiting this clash of styles, characters, and at their level, talented boxers. The speed, skills, in and out movement of the champion Dean Pithie, the rangy stand-up tools of Docherty, who can bang to the body, and will that be a key? Because Pithie's been taken out by those shots before. Good one, this.
It's a good match. I think Docherty has to be prepared for a fast start from Pithie. Has to expect to take some shots in the early rounds and tough it out and just keep himself in this fight. Pithie is much quicker, it shows flashier combinations, so the first couple of rounds could be tough for Docherty.
He made a very, very speedy start back in July, Dean Pithie, when he put it all together at last and beat Alex Moon on points to win this Commonwealth 9 stone 4 crown. An underachiever for so long, and it meant so much to him that night. Can he hold on to it? Big question, quite a big ask.
The story that Pithie was a couple of pounds over the weight at the trial weigh-in yesterday, it's not such a worry being that the weigh-in is 24 hours before the fight, but it's just the fact, has he been paying attention properly? Is that a little warning sign that maybe his mind is not right on the job?
Left hand from Docherty, who you can see has that range, that long jab. Pithie, very skillful, both top amateurs, and neither who've really set the professional world alight. They have talent.
Well, a battle of the jabs in the first round here, and nobody really coming out on top.
To double up Dean Pithie, who's got that edge in speed, and look at the way he's putting those punches together. Means the world to Dean Pithie to have actually finally won a title. He had an intercontinental belt, but a proper championship, and now he's going to find out how tough it is to defend it.
Well, I think Pithie must realise he will not be moving on to one class, a little bit far down the road now, so he cannot afford to lose this Commonwealth title if he wants to make some decent money at domestic level.
First body shots from Craig Docherty. Pithie has been knocked out by Gary Thornhill and the European champion Afif Jelti by exactly those type of rib crunchers. And good first round.
A Grand Slam in the UK. A Grand Slam in France. A Grand Slam in Australia. Another Grand Slam brought to you by Kia.
Welcome back. Dean Pithie's corner. Alan Phillips there. And John Heath, lifelong friend. Jack Weaver. Very important for Dean Pithie. The game plan. Sticking to the strategy. Doesn't have Joe Montague or Steve Early in with him. Early who motivated him so much through that Alex Moon fight. Here's the first defence in the 9 stone 4, 130-pound super featherweight division of Dean Pithie's Commonwealth belt. He's the Coventry man, and unsurprisingly is in the blue trunks. Craig Docherty, 6 years younger, and can he perform on the big stage? This is where it all went wrong for Docherty in the MEN arena when he took on Michael Gomez and elected to stand in the middle and have a toe-to-toe slugfest, which was a massive mistake that backfired.
Yeah, well, he seems to be thinking what he's doing here. I'm just thinking that Pithie's head is a little bit stationary at times here. You usually see a little bit more head movement from him. I wonder if he's just too intent in getting his own punches home. But Docherty finding him with the jab.
Has made the weight for a long time now, Dean Pithie. Preparation hasn't always been spot on, but Kevin Houston was telling us he's trained 3 times a day. They set up a sort of gym and home for him in Coventry. Really looked after him, haven't they, Dean Pithie? They want him to do well.
Yeah, well, he's got a little spark about him. He's a mischievous little kid. I mean, you forget he's 29, and you want him to do well. You know the talent's there, but just the application lets him down.
Yes, you don't beat Nassim Hamid in the amateurs if you can't fight. That stigma was attached to Dean Pithie for so long, and I know that was always on his mind. Never emulated the success, obviously, that Hamid has. Looking for the right hand, Docherty early. Just got to stay with Pithie, hasn't he?
Well, I mean, it's fairly quiet at the moment. I mean, Pithie hasn't really set the hot pace that we expected. And this round is even closer, I feel, than the first round. So I think of the two, Docherty will be far happier with the way the first couple of rounds have been going.
Tall and big for a super featherweight, Craig Docherty, who's come up from super bantam in the amateurs. Not quite as big as Alex Arthur, the British champion, but classical boxing style against the in-and-out terrier, or Pittbull as he calls himself, work of Pithie.
See, Pithie's lunging in a little bit, and that's usually a sign that the timing's not just as sharp as you would like it to be. He's having to lunge. And really messy action so far.
Very close rounds.
4 new couples have taken the challenge.
Don't know what to expect.
Sent to a beautiful tropical island to mix, mingle and date 12 fantasy singles.
There were some cute ones in there.
All beautiful, all desirable, all available.
Some interesting moments last night.
Who'll go home together? Who'll go home alone?
Yeah, I think she's solid. I'm sure we're solid.
The latest all-new Temptation Island, Wednesday 9 o'clock, Sky 1.
Well, this is the launch pad that Craig Docherty has wanted and needed. They've taken the risk. Will it pay off?
Well, I mean, we said it was an even match before the first bell, but I mean, in the first 2 rounds, it's difficult to split them. I thought Pithie just about nicked the first. I scored the second one level, so it's the close fight we thought it would be.
32nd fight of the long, turbulent career of Dean Pithie, and the 18th of Craig Docherty. Docherty, that one loss to Michael Gomez. Pithie, who's lost 4 times. Devastating against Gary Thornhill. He was winning the fight and then dropped to his knees from a body shot again when he fought Afif Jelti. Just wouldn't get up and reversed a loss to Andrew Matabola. Got revenge there. But, it's been a roller coaster ride for Pithie. Is there much left?
I don't see the little Pithie spark yet. I think he's struggling a little bit to find his timing. I don't know what the sparring's been like for this contest, but definitely struggling a bit to find a target.
He's also been out of the ring since last July. They were meant to meet in January in Bridgend. Pithie pulled out with a virus. Do you think struggling to get his timing?
Yeah, but I mean, in the second round we saw him lunging in a few times, and usually he boxes his way in, slips the jabs, can get himself close, but just that little spark missing so far, but it's early days.
Craig Docherty's best win was in this round up in Scotland against the now British featherweight champion Jamie McKeever. And McKeever's ringside tonight supporting Docherty and believes he will break Pithie up, as, interestingly enough, does Michael Gomez, who's fought the pair of them. He thinks Docherty by late stoppage.
Well, I think Docherty's going to have to just put a little bit more into what he's doing. What he's doing is okay. The jab's okay, but he's not really, I don't think he'll be catching the eye of the referee here. I think he needs to put a bit more into his campaign here. Just go out and get that title.
There's a mark underneath the right eye and a slight swelling underneath the left of Craig Docherty. Pithie just picking the punches. As once more Docherty again tries to wind up that left hook to the ribs. But Pithie will know that's coming.
Yeah, but Pithie's not really getting past the jab. Really, Pithie is struggling. His technique, I think, is letting him down slightly. Usually he can bob and weave it and get close to an opponent, but he's struggling to get close tonight. And Docherty's jab's working fine. He's not doing anything fancy. He's not doing anything spectacular. He keeps poking.